In 2020, I'd lost everything, but I didn't lose my spirit or my ability to not give up. Globally, we went through one of the biggest changes we've ever been through in our life, and it affected everybody at different levels. So how it affected me personally is they came and locked our doors. So we own what's called the 3T Warrior Academy. It's been different forms and fashions. It's evolved into what's called the 3T Warrior Academy, a global ecosystem worldwide. But before, it used to be a physical, in-person system, warrior training. Mindset, subconscious mind programming, goal setting, fitness. We still own 3T Fitness. So it's a gym. So in the pandemic, they shut us down. Now there's some key factors that changed everything for me. I used to be a banker, a VP at a bank. I went to school, got a job, got the degree, had a 401k, that's vertical. I left corporate America in 2017, failed in business 5 times. Our 5th time, it finally started to work out in 2019 after I had cashed out everything. My 401k, sold my dream home, drained my savings. That's entrepreneurship. So it finally worked out. One of my first coaches was Alex Rabosi. I went through his program. I own a gym. We went through Gym Launch. He is one of the greatest business coaches in the world. Well, we did it. Our business exploded. We finally made it. And then I got introduced to digital assets and I got into XRP. Understanding banking, being a former banker, it made a lot of sense to me. But here was the key mistake, is here I am vertical again. Inside the business, working 19 hours a day. So I had a very expensive job, if you understand that as an entrepreneur. And I had XRP, and I was waiting for it to save me. Well, all of a sudden, March 2020, here comes the pandemic. And they shut our doors. In Arizona, they shut down all gyms. They actually created a curfew. It was crazy. So now here I am. I've done everything I was supposed to do. Corporate America, spent my life savings, failed 5 times, finally made it, the American dream. And then a man or woman could come into my business and literally shut my doors. So now I have this portfolio XRP, vertical, and now my income is gone. This is why vertical strategies don't work. So that's what woke my ass up. And many of you have been following me on TikTok or Instagram or X or wherever. I haven't been on X that long. And YouTube, I've been doing this for a long time. As I took people on the journey, I lost everything, all my income, but I didn't sell my assets. So I asked myself, if the general public loses everything, why did the 1% become wealthier every single time? A pandemic hits, a world war comes, a stock market collapse, the 1% get wealthier. So guess what I did? I packed up everything, moved back in with my parents at 43. How embarrassing, right? Until it's not. So before we continue, let me share with you how much things have changed. So since 2020, this year in 2026, I'll have my first 8-figure company, which I've been at it for 9 years. I only have 2 7-figure companies. One will be 8 figures. We'll have a third that's going to hit 7 figures, and I own 7 ecosystems. I call them ecosystem companies. The reason why we have 7, many of them fold into each other, and I'll go over that in another video later. I built ecosystems. They all feed each other. I own an insurance brokerage, I own education companies, I own a software company. I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I'm really good at business because I've failed a lot.